Yo, what's poppin', Bagel Bros, and welcome back to another Patreon rant. If you want one of these for yourself, be sure to give me $10 on Patreon. This one comes from Eve, who says, rant about what inspires you to make your videos and or any big future plans for your content. So, what inspires me to make my videos? Because I'm going to be silent about future plans for content, I've noticed that whenever I say something will happen, it then immediately does not happen. And so I try to be on the down low about any future ideas I have. But in terms of inspiration, I have a gigantic Google Keep file where I just write down every single video idea that I have. And some of these are god-awful and I'll never do. Like, I had this idea randomly to just play a bunch of random skibbity toilet freeware games and just see, like, what's going on in this side of the internet. Like, what the hell is this? I never ended up doing it, and at this point, Skibbity Toilet, I've heard, has fallen off. I can't verify that because, in case you haven't picked up on it, I don't watch Skibbity Toilet or pay attention to it. So most of my video ideas nowadays, they used to be a bit more varied, but now that I've sort of gotten the hang of this, this crunchy bagels thing, what happens is whenever I'm researching a video, I will typically find like various other stories that people reference. Like, people in forums will say, oh, remember this, remember that, or, oh, this story is kind of like this story. And so, from browsing the internet for these stories, I find out about all these other internet stories that I can make documentaries about. So I guess a good example of this would be my 4chan video, the most recent one. The Tentaquill story I found while researching the Pokemon video from early last year. People mentioned Tentaquill, and I was like, oh, what is this? I looked it up. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I decided to, research it more eventually. And I then got to talk about it in my 4chan video. The video I'm making right now that I won't say the subject of because, once again, I refuse to do that nowadays, but I found out about this as well during the Pokemon video, funnily enough. I just happened upon it. For the rest of the stories in the 4chan video, the Put Shoe on Head one, I found out by just, I had seen I know of the channel Shoe on Head, and it's a very evocative name for a channel, so I was like, that has to come from somewhere, right? And so I just typed up Shoe on Head name origin, and that came up, and I saved that idea for the better part of a year and eventually used it. Ruby Quest I actually found from a commenter who mentioned it to me, who was like, oh, you should cover Ruby Quest. Like, that's, on the HRT video specifically, they were like, this is very similar to Ruby Quest. And so it's mostly, there's not a method to the madness. I just kind of happen upon these things, and it's weird. I wish I had a better way of figuring out all these video ideas, but at the same time, I have so many of them accrued at this point that it's almost like, why would I change anything? My video ideas list probably has 50 videos in it. It has so many. I am scrolling through it right now, and most of them aren't good, I'll be frank, but some of them are things that I really want to do someday, eventually, maybe. We will see. Here's a video that I won't do because I researched it and it was a non-story. Who is the It's Cold Clopping Dad guy? So if you know about this is an infamous video in the My Little Pony community where someone came out as a brony to his dad and then said, it's called clopping. In response to, he admitted to watching porn of ponies. And it is a hilarious video. I've seen it like 4 times. It's amazing and I love it. And I was very curious about whether or not it was fake and about who this person is. Well, I found their channel. They were actually a brony from what I can tell, but the video itself is fake, which I kind of had a hunch. Like, it's just him and a friend in call, I believe. Like, they set up the whole thing. It was a fun time. But he was actually in the community, but has very little history in it. Like, I expected it to be a bit more, and I expected it to be a lot harder to find out the truth. But no, I just found it in like a couple hours, and I was like, oh, well, there's nothing to cover. This would be a 5-minute video at most, and even that would be a stretch. So I've scrapped it for now. But there are other ideas that I have. God, good Lord, I have so many ideas, and a lot of them are good. But then some of them are so vague that it's almost like fucking fake gaming leaks. That's one of my ideas. Like, what the fuck do I do with that? There's, like, I guess Tentaquill would qualify as that, but, like, there's nothing. Yeah, I'm looking through it. Like, it's all just stuff I find randomly. So, yeah, I mean, I've belabored this long enough. That's about it. See ya.